So, second horse. I heard we wanted to do a second horse.
Yeah, Cervantes, you're speaking my language now. What con you want to?
Well,
Isn't LaRue also gonna figure it out?
My
with
cult-
a metal goddamn horse.
I was going to say we still give LaRue maybe half.
Yeah, we're just securing the bag. It's not like being deceitful.
Okay.
well, here's the thing.
You know that there is a separate purse for second and third place.
Oh!
I got that.
I like the cut of your jib, Cervantes.
Cervantes, I doubted you, but you know what? I tip my hat to you.
Well, call me crazy, but this could totally work. We could take first, second, and third place.
All right.
So let's say we have we have metal, and then we can have Davril ride on metal, and then meanwhile we can turn one of us can turn Ian in like greater invisibility, right? Somehow we make this happen. Ian's greater invisibility. Ian creates an illusion of a horse with a jockey rider. And
am I going to carry someone and outrun a horse at the same time? Is that your plan? Not shooting it down yet.
unless you can polymorph. If you can polymorph into a horse, that works too. But an illusionary horse works just as good.
Hey, hold on, got better. What if we ask Suberi's father take one of his horses and run with it? I mean, the man probably just wants the honor. He doesn't need the money.
Well,
That's true. He keeps them as pets.
He also owes us.
Yeah, paid in a horse.
But here's the thing. Well, I guess the ball game has changed, but his horses historically have been low placing horses.
Most of the horses are dead.
That too. Also, I mean, who's to say?
If you want me running in disguise carrying you to win, we have to kill every other horse besides the ones that are
I'm not asking for you to be the horse. I'm asking for you.
What were you saying?
Well, they'll figure it out when they're asking, like when they're in an award. They'll figure out it's an illusion. So
Allow me to reiterate. It could be an illusionary horse that you can have running around the track while you're invisible.
But the illusion can carry you.
No. The illusion doesn't have to just be a horse. The illusion could be a man on a horse.
It's okay. So we have an illusionary man entering the competition as well.
Maybe, unless you have.
The fact if he gets third or second place.
Do you have polymorph?
No.
Can you get polymorph?
No.
Just put him on a normal goddamn horse, Cervantes. Why are you so
That's not
Not tricksy enough.
that's not a con. That's not a con.
I'm sorry.
That's just playing the game by the rules.
We have 3 racers. What are you talking about? It's not good enough.
Can we get more racers?
And we have 3 racers, and one of them is a metal horse.
Can we get 2? Can we get 2 horses? I'll be on one, and Ian can be on the other horse.
All right, that's it.
I thought right now we were going to extort Subri out of more money.
That's what I thought we were gonna do. That's what I thought you were going.
Look, whatever that is, that Superi's not giving us 25,000.
No, her father.
Neither is he.
I think we can convince him to let us use one of his horses in the race.
2 of them.
2 of them.
Why 2?
So me and Ian can run. The more horses, the more likely we are to win.
We're gonna
Never
run
ridden a
4
horse?
racers. What the fuck is that?
It is about this time. Me come here because I was continuing the family legacy. I do not condone slavery. Please do not hurt me.
I know, you're fine.
Tree robot man.
All right, Greg. It's all right.
Hold yourself together, man. You don't need to be apologetic. You're a member of the Radiant Heart. Get your shit together.
But still,
I've only been here 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I never got a shot, so shut up.
He leans forward and goes, "Well, you know, if you help us, maybe you could."
I don't even want to be a part of you pretentious assholes.
Um,
You know why we're going to the slums? Because you don't want to go over there and get your pretty little boots dirty.
I'll go with you. Do you want me to go with you?
If you'll go with us, I mean, maybe
No,
I'll have a better
no.
opinion of you.
He stays here.
Wouldn't he fuck things up?
well, we don't know that. You know, just because of the name, I mean, it might not be necessarily accurate. So,
Like, Isn't Cervantes also gonna be like a huge beacon of like do-gooders?
I have a breastplate with a few symbols of Joaquin, the goddess of money. It's not like I'm not like your average paladin.
So,
Yeah, how are you making your way through the city?
Oh,
Is it like a tuk-tuk?
Walking.
Yeah, I would say that you could hire.
A tuk-tuk.
Tuck tuck.
I mean, you would have to hire 3 or 4 of them, I would say. and
So,
and
if-
metal would have to have his own, because
if
I imagine he's
successful
very heavy.
walking is not inconspicuous, and you're gonna have like 4 tuk tucks just going into.
There's all kinds of requests in a brothel.
seem to have
party,
a bit of
party
a
of 6 wants to have a
experience
good
there.
time together.
We just need a space in private away from society to, enjoy ourselves.
Seem to have the experience there, Cervantes.
And we don't have to just get the one person. We can get multiple.
Okay, how many times have you been?
For a paladin, you're not very
Look,
holy.
the last year's been rough.
I don't think I want to worship Joaquin now.
You don't like gold? Money makes the world go round, bitch.
Not wrong.
Capitalist pig.
This would be very awkward for a Nimbat.
Half an eye.
I'm gonna try to round
Not all
everyone
of you.
together, and
I kind of like whispered desperately into Cervantes, what do you want me to do? What am I gonna do? What are we gonna all order? Have an orgy back there?
Get-
What the hell are you asking me?
we're professionals. Get your shit together. You do what you gotta do to get the job done. Everybody get together. Who do you want?
You don't. I mean, if I were to be frank,
Look, we gotta get in the
like
back
you
somehow,
hear
and this is
different
how.
Boys, that it's
I
shaky.
do not remember this part.
Like we've got.
We don't have
What,
many
what do you mean by that?
my side.
Daisy might be ugly, but you wouldn't walk straight in the morning.
Oh God.
And again,
Sometimes
I can
you pay for
understand.
the experience.
Unless,
fair enough.
well, I guess the question is, we're gonna take Daisy regardless. We need Daisy. However,
Right.
the question
That
is,
makes
do you want anybody else? They have some twins, or sisters rather. They have some sisters.
Gee,
Help with the plan.
They-
Ian even gave me another idea for a plan. You want to explain?
Disguise self.
That'll work too.
I was gonna say I could disguise myself as the Loxodon at one point since we've seen the wanted poster, but I don't feel comfortable portraying a man I've never seen.
you could
Just-
also hide in plain sight.
That's true. I mean, I can hide just like this. No one knows who I am. I just got here.
Or, we could, try to get the room across from them just in case and just occupy ourselves.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
suppose.
Yeah.
What do you mean by occupy?
Barkeep, we're gonna need those sisters.
I thought you might.
Oh, Todd cracks his neck. He says, "Oh, yeah. Huh. Rose and Thorn.
Oh!
Good
Rose and
luck.
Thorn.
Good luck."
Their plan, that one sounded more. Right now, we're just trying to ignore the pelt on the floor. And the fucking store of trophies that we just passed. It's taking all of our patience to not burn this place to the ground.
Okay, so
All of our patients?
All of our patience.
Oh, no, their pronouns are they them because they're multiple
It's an
people.
ecosystem.
Oh, right.
Exactly.
also, I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna tell the group this. They have a cherry popper special, so we get a discount if you guys come.
I don't have money.
Wait, who comes?
No. You hear Todd. You pay regardless if you come or not. That's just how it works.
Oh,
If that is amenable to you, I need a buddy system.
And that's how does Daisy react?
She kind of slaps him on the cheek. He goes, "Do you want your buddy to participate or just watch?" It's like, they're more like a coach.
Oh my god.
Please don't pick me. Please don't.
She points at Ian. Who are you going with?
Well, I was. Can I stay out here? Does it have to be me? Can I be the watchdog?
We just need to occupy the rooms.
I already volunteered to be the. I'll just chill out here.
You got it.
Daisy looks at you and is like, if you all don't want to go at the same time, there's a table in there. You can wait outside and sort of take turns.
I'll go with the open boy.
So you all are in the room with Rose and Thorn, who are two halfling sisters.
Quentin, where'd you go?
Okay. We'll skip. No, I'm gonna hit Cervantes and Fidget first.
That's why I said, oh no.
After we've had a very thorough get familiar with each other conversation for like 10 minutes, I'm gonna ask them, I'll be like, I'm about to tell you ladies what my kink is. Are you ready? Here's what I'm into. Have you guys ever done BDSM?
I'm gonna quickly float over this bed.
So I'm gonna tell them, I'm a bit of a voyeur myself. I don't like to necessarily get whipped, but I like to watch ladies whip each other. So if you don't mind, could you just go over there and put on a show for me, and I'll even throw in a tip.
What are you doing to me?
No, not to you. We're watching. We're watching the twins, like, whip each other.
Okay.
I mean, they look at each other and sort of shrug. Not the worst thing we've had to do this week.
We'll look over to Cervantes like, why don't you two actually...
Do you want me to, like, teach them how? Like, you want to, like...
No, more like... turn things up a little hotter, like...
A little hotter?
Kind of set the mood.
Excuse me? I wasn't expecting this from you!
They both look like they're not convinced you were not a pet yet. So, like, they're both very confused.
Fidget, I didn't realize you were a freaky bitch. Alright, I'm gonna go up and, like, give the women a few pointers and be like, look, you're putting on a show here. And I'm gonna take out, like, some rope that I have in my thing, and I'm gonna, like, go up to the... I'm gonna make the most of what we got in the room, I guess? And to where they're, like, strung up, and then I'll go to the other sister and
they're
take...
halflings, so you could probably do it with much less space than that. Sure.
and I'll look at the halfling and I'll reach into the chest and see what I can find. Is there, like, a little, like, cattle prod whip?
like a cat of nine tails? Yes.
Yeah, that works too. Just something to hit them with. Just something to hit them with.
I was like, there's not a cattle prod. These people.
No, I'm gonna dual wield. I'm gonna dual wield. I'm dual wielding. And I go, all right, Fidget, and I'm tying up Rose. So I'm like, all right, Thorn. I know you'd be into this shit, and I just start like, and I just start flogging them, and that's what's happening in our room. Also, I'm genuinely curious, like, because I wasn't sure if Fidget was, like, lying when she was like, can you turn up the heat a little bit? So I'm, like, looking to see if Fidget's into this.
Is Fidget into this?
And the BDSM, she does not really look like it, but actually roll me an
Not
insight real
really.
fast.
Insight.
Insight.
Oh my god.
Natural 20.
That's a natural 20. Okay, damn. You can tell that Fidget's actually not looking. She's staring off into space, like seeing what you're doing. Like she seems to be obviously more concentrating on something else. But like she is every now and again she would glance.
Oh, she's on business. Damn, I was excited. I thought she was actually kind of a kinky motherfucker. All right, and I just keep doing what I'm doing.
Nope. Okay. Daisy sort of says, "Well, all right. Let me get you out of that armor. And it takes 10 minutes to take off plate mail. So, next
Can I help? Will it speed it up a little bit?
Oh, you're gonna help?
I gotta help.
This is getting kind of hot.
I stop at the pants, alright?
I mean,
just the plate.
I need y'all to know that none of this occurred to me as I was like, I'm gonna set this first encounter in a brothel. This wasn't a thing that occurred to me would happen.
In those 10 minutes, the situation is completely evolved. I'm shirtless and dripping with sweat now, and I'm whipping them with a bigger whip.
No, I'm gonna go on the arrows. Like, no.
I'm like, Thorn, it's your turn.
Is there a rat or a mouse?
So I was thinking more something along the lines of, and I purposely like do this and spray Cervantes with the ale.
Oh.
I'm like, oh.
At this point, I'm kind of trying to scare them off.
You're trying to scare them off.
You
They're
tied them
tied
up.
up.
Oh. That's a part of the scare tactic. All right, I got them both tied up and gagged, and I go. Once I hear the other two like leave, like, well, I'm gonna ask Fidget to check on them. Fidget, can you go check on the others?
Sure. Sorry that I sprayed.
When Fidget passed by and gave me the thumbs up, I go, "Ay, Dios mío, you girls were a lot of fun." And I throw the toys on the floor, and while I leave them tied up and gagged, and I put money in their pockets, and
How much money?
like a gold each. I'll give him a gold.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna give him more because I go "Ay, Dios mío," and I throw the whips on the floor and I put money in their pockets, and I say, "Oh, the staff will come get you. By the way, terrible disguises," and I step out. And I step out. You see me step out, like putting my shirt back on, like putting my breastplate on, and I'm sweaty as hell.
Yeah. As you tell her that her disguise is terrible, Rose drops disguise self. Yes. It's a bunch of fucking fish.
Oh.
Scary looking fish.
A
Very
piranha, you might say.
Yes. You might in fact call these piranhas.
Alright.
Oh god.
I'm gonna actually die.
Let me see how fast they are.
You don't have like an ice spell where you can freeze the shit and we can walk on it, right?
No.
Slipping on frozen shit.
Well, what if we... Hold on. What if we take the Loxodon and we use them like a raft?
Wait, what the fuck are you people doing? Hold on.
I don't think it's how it works. I mean, you're
What are you trying to cross?
You need to get over here. You need to get over here to get to where there is a path.
Well, okay, savages, why don't you go this way?
That U-turns around the other direction.
Never mind then. Alright, I see the
kind of play. I don't know, Cervantes don't really, no offense, but in the last couple of days, I don't know, surprises is coming from you. I mean, what's your overall thought on this?
We thought all you cared about was currency.
Yeah.
Currency was the only thing I had any hope of relying on. I mean, I came here a poor man from Cormier, raised by farmers, thinking that money would make my problems go away. Only to find out that the money is given to those who serve the interests of the people in charge.
Yeah, but also I remember one of the first times we heard a bard. We don't remember his name, but we do remember one of his stories. Mo money, mo problems.
Yes, that is a ancient Faerunian proverb.
That's a good song.
But my wife was killed at the hands of Salem Chant. And since that fateful day, the only joy in life has been money. I hate Salem Chant and the cowled wizards who did the dirty work for them in the dispatching of Genevieve. But I accepted that there's nothing I could do about that. They're too powerful. So I resorted to the one thing I know as comfort, making money. But if there's a chance to ruin the people who killed Genevieve, well, I'm interested.
Are you a vengeance paladin?
Well, Montes, I tip my hat to you. It appears I've misjudged you.
What are we doing? I'm gonna go knock on Davril's door.
Alright.
Davril!
Just like trying to like sleep for like a few more minutes.
Davril, I need you to get up right now. It's very important.
What do you want?
That's not very friendly of a greeting.
I apologize. Cervantes, what do you want?
Davril, are we gonna go deal with like this horse eating thing?
I believe so. Lars was very keen on that. Getting to this horse bandit eater guy.
All right. Have you figured out by now that his gun came from my wife? Do you think that he's the one who killed my wife? Davril, hurry up! Let me in before everybody else hears.
It is. That's a lot. Yeah, come in.
I'm gonna step inside and close the door.
It's like 8 a.m. Wow.
We're about to go on this mission. I know his gun was from my wife's company, but I don't know if he got it from my wife or if he got it from an employer of the Salam Chance.
And he keeps shooting everyone in the party.
And he keeps shooting you, and I'm starting to question whose side he's on. He could be writing to one of those house members right now. I'm trying to get on their good side. We don't know. What do you think, Davril? You seem like an insightful young man.
No, I don't think Lars would just, possibly it was an accident, although it did happen twice. There's no way he would probably send a letter to someone that high up.
Of course not. He wouldn't have the balls to do that. Well, anyway.
In terms of, I've only known you all for a while. I don't think, he had anything to do with getting it from his wife. Maybe he just happened to stumble upon it from someone else.
Well, he did say he ran into a woman on the road and got it from her.
what are the chances that it was specifically your wife?
Well, I mean, it was only a year ago that. That's
Okay, maybe. Okay, all right, maybe, just maybe,
he
got
does
it.
kind of look like he's shitting bricks every time he's around me.
He does seem a little nervous, a little bit skittish.
Mm.
But
Anyway, it's okay. I put my hand firmly on Davril. I trust you, Davril. It's okay. Besides, we always have Ian around too, and he seems to be able to predict everything that happens in about 5 minutes from right now.
all right, you noticed that too, right?
Yeah, it's really weird. Also, he looks kind of funny.
Because he's a tiefling, or
Well, like his color, his hue, you know, I don't know. I don't see many of his kind around here.
Somehow both racist and factually true.
I'm the bad.
I don't know.
In
He's
Devil's
always so
mind,
like
I can't-
he's
yeah,
always
in
so
Devil's mind.
mysterious.
In Devil's mind, you can't tell if he's being racist or just stating.
I'm just stating observations. Yeah, he's so mysterious. Those two, I don't know. We gotta keep a close eye on them. They were like fake drawing on the lawn while we were doing actual work in the house.
Well, I didn't think that. Well,
What kind of undercover act is that?
I mean, they seem like nice people. I mean, you think they're, maybe it's just innocent, just we're overthinking this, or you think maybe they are conspiring against us, or
Conspiring against us. Wow.
Roll an insight check.
Oh.
You're like, well, I mean, I guess it's possible. They're really pretty good at killing shit, but they haven't killed me yet.
But I have been shot.
I have been shot.
But they did also injure each other, so they're not. You're pretty sure that they are not conspiring with each other.
Okay.
Also, I'm kind of like
Yeah, I'll put that. I don't think they're working with each other. They might fucking conspire.
Unless it's a deep operation.
maybe they shot each other as a facade to fool you. But Davril, now I think I'm starting to get terrified because first it was Ian. Now it was you. I'm worried I'm gonna get shot next. He's gonna hit each and every one of us.
I didn't think any of this 10 seconds ago.
I'm terrified. I don't want a bullet wound.
It hurts.
It never heals quite right.
No, I still got the scar.
Well,
Yours is sort of shaped like Italy, the way it came out.
No.
With the boot?
Yeah, it's boot shaped.
Does it get Sicily too?
No. Just the boot. It's thematic.
anyway, at least we don't have to worry about Metal, right? He's been very well behaved lately, right?
Well, like the head seat on the council here?
Yes, Lord Slim Chant.
Yeah.
What was his name? Jonathan?
Richard.
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 Dick.
He's a dick.
Yeah.
Because he's a dick.
Yeah. So we'll just call him Dick, for sure.
And he's rich.
All
The
these
rich
things.
Dick. So the rich Dick, yeah. Well, I did not expect it to go this way. I was just gonna have a nice chat with Subaru, see what's up. But then somehow Metal talked to this rich Dick and maybe said some pretty harsh words. And now I think Metal might be on the rich Dick's shit list. Possibly me, because I was standing right there, but I got out as soon as you're throwing words out like I am a dictator.
So not only is he Dick, but he's a dictator.
Yep, a rich Dick dictator.
Well, Metal is a 1-year-old former eco-terrorist. Is Metal actually gonna... Well... Now he's... Now he's more like a revolutionary terrorist? I don't know.
The terrorist part still is concerned.
Well, but you don't have to worry too much, because I don't imagine, you know, can you envision this, like, Metal standing on a pedestal in front of a group of people and being charismatic and giving a speech that'll rile them up? He's a goddamn robot made of wood and metal.
You kind of get big, like, Fight Club energy out of Metal. It's very, very Tyler Durden in that robot skull.
Well, also, you know, I think this has been a very productive meeting, Davril. Thank you. You should probably eat. We have a long day ahead of us, and make sure to wear some bulletproof armor. I'm gonna step out.
I was just thinking, as he steps out, literally only know these people for like a week, but in 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, now it's like, I'm suspicious of some of these people. We got an eco-terrorist, man who can see the future, and someone who shot me.
It's someone who sees the future kind of poorly sometimes, which is even more suspect.
I'm just gonna have breakfast while thinking about this conversation that I was not expecting.
Yeah, you have a breakfast.
I want to understand what your motives here are, because you seem to value nature a whole bunch, but like, why? I mean, I get you are kind of like nature, but like, I mean, a tree's just a fucking tree. It's just this brown thing that grows out of the ground. It doesn't talk. It doesn't think. I'm pretty sure I've never heard a fucking tree talk.
I never heard a fucking deity talk.
What? Maybe you need a better relationship with your god.
Maybe you need to stop taking drugs.
Kiri, roll me a wisdom saving.
God, I wish I had help.
On a separate note, this gold that you like so much originally came from the earth.
No.
It's nothing. It's useless.
Mark, how are we going to separate from the party? Because Cervantes is bringing up a good point. We can't separate from the party because they're going to be like, I invited four people of my guests for the tea, and there's 2.
We'll just say you're sick or something.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I mean, couldn't we? I really want tea cakes.
What
Couldn't
if
we all just go and sneak back there after tea?
I have an idea?
No.
What if?
What is this idea?
What if instead of one of us leaving the tea room, we have him leave the tea room?
Damn.
What?
Are you going to poison someone right now?
It's not poison. Have you heard of this have you heard of this herbal remedy called laxative? Now, hear me out. We turn his attention elsewhere, and we quickly slip some laxatives in his tea. And mid-tea, he's, we're having eloquent conversation, and he goes, "Excuse me, gentlemen, I have to pardon myself for a moment." And then he runs to the restroom, and he's stuck there for like 10 minutes, shitting his brains out.
Right.
This gives us all the opportunity in the world to go out and explore. We got bored! We ran out of tea! Well, how are we supposed to entertain ourselves until he gets back? He's been gone an awful long while.
You really like the concept of like slipping stuff in other people's drink.
Well, it's good practice for when I eventually poison the shit out of one of the Salem chants. I've never poisoned someone's drink before.
You gotta do a trial run.
Fair enough.
Only 2 issues that I could see with that. One, there might be Well, you know what? They're high up. This is high society. There might actually not be a guard in the tea room with us.
Of course not.
There
But-
was not the last time.
And two, isn't she? It's a woman, right? The head Tannis that we're
They
meeting
are
with?
of non-discriminate
That's
gender.
what it was.
They will have to take a shit.
What if
Well,
they
Do you
are?
have?
What if they're able to resist it?
You did get the impression that Tannis was perhaps a bit more robust than they appear.
Like they could be highly magical, and what if they cast anti-laxative?
Or, you know, maybe,
You know, I know a lot of spells. I don't think.
anti-medicine? It's not poison. Who do I even ask? Who's the authority on, like, what cures laxatives and what doesn't?
I would assume you could talk to.
Well, look, they may be a resilient fuck, but if we get, like, 5 dosages to put down 5 assholes, maybe.
Someone can make a medicine check to see how viable this
Do you have laxatives on you?
No, but we can always go get some.
I don't care what you
All
say.
right. I know who you can ask, and I know where you can get them if you really want to do this.
Precisely.
I cast dysentery.
Well, what do you want to? Do you want to be the one to keep them busy for like 30 minutes while asshole wanders around saying he has the shits?
No, I don't want to do it at all.
I feel like Curie was here. I think Curie can keep.
I'd rather him keep himself busy in the bathroom than me have to talk to him for 30 minutes and buy y'all's time.
All right. Do you want to go see Aster?
Let's go
and
see
get some
Aster and see if she has some magical poop medicine.
Well, all right then.
See Jet's face. Maybe Aster will have poops.
I'm pretty sure that Aster has every conceivable way to poison someone. Bitch probably got Visine back there. Sure. And the moment you think that, says stars and whiskers.
Well, here it is.
Alright, so who wants to ask about the laxatives?
It is. This is.
You.
I answered the building, but I'm not asking.
Okay, I'll go in. Ring-a-ding-ding!
Okay, so you come in. The shop looks exactly the same as the last time, except instead of a cat laying on the counter of ever increasing size, you actually see a Snow White tabaxi standing behind the counter. Big blue eyes, same markings as the cat that you've spoken with before, but
Change of fashion?
well, sugar, I missed having thumbs, so
Well, it's nice to see you so soon. I have a very particular mischievous product that I'm interested in acquiring about. You like mischief,
Alright.
don't you?
I certainly love mischief.
Well, there's this rich asshole that we're gonna go have tea with.
Say no more. What do you want to put in that tea?
Gee, I need the strongest laxatives you have. Enough to make an elephant clear constipation.
There is actually a threshold where you give somebody too much laxative and they might die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do not want this person to die. You just want them to show themselves so much they wish they were dead.
There's a version that can kill them?
A new plan for celebrity.
Well, yeah, yes.
How much does that one cost?
You know, I have, in the past, been party to a particularly clandestine assassination that involved microdoses of laxatives over the course of several days, and then they essentially dehydrate themselves until they die. It is a very nasty way to go. But you need access to the person's food or drink for about 72 hours before it's fatal.
Well, I don't think I'm interested in microdosing over a long period of time. I need something that hits them hard and fast.
Alright. Alright. I believe that I can help you. Are your friends here?
Yeah, they're following.
I entered. Yeah, I entered.
Okay. I have new goods if you're interested in any of those. While I go see what sort of laxatives I can put together.
That'd be nice.
For the record, yeah, we were not all here for the laxative.
Oh, let me be clear. I need one. If you have a laxative that can kill someone by like the end of the night, I would love one. But second of all, I need one that will just make you poop, like really, really big poops.
Laxative, non-lethal.
Yes, I am in fact able to supply non-lethal laxatives.
I need lethal and non-lethal.
I'm gonna have to work on not a lethal laxative that will work in a single dose, but
just like a lethal, violent excursion, or
I'll see what I can come up with for you, Sugar. In the meantime, she turns around and goes into the back room once again, and you hear the distinct sound of like mortar and pestle crunching, and she comes back out and says, holds up a little vial and shakes it. It's got white powder in it. This is a very, very concentrated dose of magnesium. Doesn't taste like an awful lot, but at this level of dosage, it should probably take 15 minutes, perhaps, and then whoever you have given it to will need to excuse themselves.
I need to create a custom item laxative.
So I'm giving him laxative.
You said it was 10 gold for one dosage? I'd like to get a jar with like
no
10 dosages.
All right. Give me a moment. She goes back in the back room, and this time you hear a hurried conversation with another person back there, and then the grinding mortar and pestle. You hear a sneeze in the back, and then she comes back out, and it's basically a bandolero, and it's got 10 little vials in it. I figured, Sugar, once you use the vials, you could use it to store your bullets.
Yeah.
So, let's say for the belt and the 100 gold.
I've already deducted it.
Wonderful. Do any of the rest of you need anything? You know, I'm prepared for strange things to come into this shop. This is a shop that only strange people can find. And yet, somehow, it is
You
always
found the
you
strangest bunch of people.
Yep.
You know what? I'll take one.
A lot.
Non-lethal.
Alexis.
I'm just gonna inch closer to Davril and be like, okay, I will watch your cup. You watch my cup.
Thank you. I was thinking the exact same thing when you bought more.
We're in danger.
Well, if he's gonna get one, I better get one too.
Laxative's arms race.
Alright.
Do you have a cure to laxative also? Just asking.
It's called 6 hours on the toilet.
A cure for laxatives.
You heard me.
Well,
It's that spell they used at Hogwarts before they had toilets.
Quickest disappearance.
I mean, the easiest cure for out, and so they're genuinely touched by the idea of someone being able to relive one of their favorite book series again. You got time.
I'll gently lean over and go, just a drop will do, and I fumble out like 2 vials and I go, whoops, and I pour 2 vials in and I slip them into my pocket. It's a Tannis's tea.
Two vials?
My poor Envy. Oh. Net looks at Cervantes and looks at the cup.
I wink.
Looks at Cervantes, and she does that motion like she's locking her lips.
I only pray that he drinks it from his cup soon enough to where he runs to the restroom and Lars has it locked.
Yeah.
I'm half hoping and kind of like scared that if I encounter Richard out here, like that would just make it funnier. Dictator, I mean Richard.
And everybody knows this man has the bubble guts. You hear it.
Oh,
no. And he stands up and he's like, "You're going to have to." And he just runs. He just runs.
I mean, I've heard coffee is a natural laxative, but
Yeah.
I don't
He
think
just-
he could take his coffee.
I look at Cervantes with wide eyes.
Like unknowing to this.
Over and with the door open, I'll poke in and go, Mr. Slimchan, are you okay?
He is trousers around his ankles. Like he left like one pant leg is like completely off of his leg. Like he managed to get the pant leg off over his. He is on the toilet, and my man is pale. He is sweating. He looks like he is fighting for his life in here. He says, "No, I am not okay."
Well, the truth is I'll step in and close the door.
Jesus.
Neither. I'm not okay either.
Do you also have the shits? Because we're gonna have to take turns.
Motherfucker, you killed my wife!
He's so composed for somebody shitting.
My wife, Genevieve, died in a fire at your hands! And I pull out the original paper that he signed offering to buy her business.
He poops.
And today,
Does he deny this?
her fiance former has come to avenge her and take back her business. Beginning today, I take the oath of vengeance, and I try to knock him out by beating the shit out of him.
Oh my god.
Well, roll to hit with advantage because my man he's not very fast.
24 to hit.
He's got like a death grip on the counter next to him. Yeah. He already looks real fucked up. And you just bam, and you clock him in the jaw, and my man is on death's door on this toilet.
Does he... I want to non-lethally just make him pass out, if I can.
What's he gonna say?
Oh, what is he saying?
He says, "I made her a good offer. I see. She worked with dangerous chemicals. Fire was inevitable. I made her an offer, and she said, "No, I don't. I cannot be held responsible for an accident."
I'd like to roll insight to.
Sure.
That's weak.
Now I kind of wish I was there.
What are your passive insight?
Is Lars just like guarding outside the door, listening to this conversation?
Yeah, I know what's up. I'm coming up.
Lars, this man is fucking lying. He is lying for his life right now.
Charlatanry will only get you so far here.
All right.
I would just like to get me to a place where I don't die shitting on this toilet.
Well, this is what your actions have brought you to. Are you happy?
Obviously not.
Well.
I prepare funeral rites.
Could I interest you in a very large bribe? It only cost me 15,000 for my wife. I could give you at least that much.
No amount of money in the world can bring her back. But seeing you die like this, I'm set for life. And I'm going to punch him in the face and just knock him out.
Okay, roll to hit. You got an advantage because, again, my man is still shitting. Yeah, he's unconscious. He's still pooping, but he's unconscious.
Oh god.
That's not a biological process that just turns off, man.
Oh, sorry.
What is that?
I'm actually ceremony. I actually am doing funerary rites. This man is going to Lathander to answer for his crimes.
I was gonna say, doesn't ceremony take an hour to do?
It does.
Never mind. I take that back. I didn't read.
This is a quick one.
It does take. Yeah.
I will step out. Can I? Is there like a door lock where I can lock it on the inside and then just close the door so it's like locked shut?
Yeah.
So I'll like lock it, step out, close the door. I'll look at Lars. My healing magic didn't work. He's just gonna have to ride this one out. I can't be held responsible, and coffee's a natural laxative.
Yes, you're right. It's a shame we couldn't do anything further.
We should probably say our goodbyes. I think we've made this invitation at the wrong time. We're gonna walk back.
Nothing suspicious here.
So, at the top of the next hour, he dies, shitting himself, passed out on the toilet floor. Or wherever.
Ian, did this? I kind of like grab on there and kind of hold him close. This happened last time.
What happened? What?
Oh yeah, he's very drunk.
Ian!
God.
Lars! Lost!
Lars.
Alcohol's technically a poison, right?
Not.
Yes.
Davril, would you wish for a bigger lantern?
No, I would. No, I would not.
Davril, your power's your own.
Ours?
Yeah.
Question mark? My turn? Well, I guess we're just revealing all of it.
Yeah, Davril's lantern blows people up.
Yeah, we've all revealed secrets, yes.
You know, maybe I would wish that Cervantes could keep a secret. That would solve so much.
I wish Cervantes had more than 2 brain cells to rub together.
Cervantes has a very linear mindset. I don't get why he doesn't trust me. God damn it. Nobody ever likes my plans.
The last time you made a plan, you poisoned a man and then beat him to death. Yep.
That wasn't like a team plan, though. That was just like a me thing. Y'all were just kind of there.
Yeah, and then we got involved.
Yeah, and now I'm trying to plan with the team, and y'all aren't going with it. Like, come on, make your mind up. You want me to act alone, or do you want to act with me? Because I'm acting either way.
What is this gaslight?
So it's our fault that you killed it.
Yeah, you guys. Cervantes made it very clear over and over again. I'm gonna kill this guy, and everyone's like, hoo hoo, you know, silly Cervantes. So I had to do it by myself.
Yeah, I can respect that you did that by yourself.
Rather similar. What exactly is it that you'd like to shoot in this syringe?
I look at Aster dead in the face and I say, you know exactly what
Aster,
you want to shoot.
the name of the game has changed. I take out my midnight tears. This doesn't go in drinks anymore. This is more, we're gonna take a more direct approach. Goes to tea with Tanis on Tuesday. I, Cervantes! Bang!
Oh.
I just look at Lars.
So I can make this. In fact, I have the means to make this pretty even.
And when you see her, you'll probably hear her. She's having second breakfast now. And she's like, "You expect this to feed me? Look, you think that you can't expect this to feed a normal man on a ship. I need more." It's whoever is serving out food from a barrel or some shit.
Yes, there is the ship's cook is out there. But you would have passed by the galley on your way up. It is outside of regular meal times for everyone that is not Fat Buddha. But you see a deep gnome actually squinting up angrily at this giant Goliath woman. He's gray and probably about 1,000,000 years old, and he's saying, "You eat what everyone else eats. You get second breakfast because you're big and the captain says that you're good with cannons, but you eat what I give. That's how it works." And he just plops more gruel and hardtack in your bowl and drags his comically oversized cauldron back down to the galley.
Right, bastard! And I just boom, 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 boom. I didn't see you guys last night.
We didn't see you last night either.
She eyes each of you slowly, each one of you. All soft boys.
I'm not.
His own, like,
Oh, I am a soft boy.
It's just like, damn,
the lot of you soft boys. Maybe are y'all sure you're cut out for a sailor's life?
No, we're your passengers.
Yeah.
Passengers? Passengers? I'm a passenger. I'm not. I mean,
Hold on. You're obviously a sailor, or
yeah,
yeah, a sailor.
yeah, I am a sailor.
This isn't your ship.
No,
Where's your ship?
I can't. My ship's in Waterdeep. My captain Jack is waiting for me. I had to go down to for a booty call, so I hitched a ride.
What? What?
Yeah, I got a letter from a pigeon saying that Sheila is waiting for me, and her parents are gone, so I had to come down.
My parents are home.
Meanwhile, in Waterdeep, what do you mean Fat Buddha's not here? Where the fuck did he go?
There's just like a note left on her like side table.
Definitely stabbed in with a dagger.
Gone to be back in a week. Well, not even a week. More like 2 weeks, because it takes like a week to get down there.
Yeah. So you're not part of this crew, but you're going to or to Waterdeep for. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm not just because I'm a sailor doesn't mean I'm employed by every ship I'm on. And then if you see me running around taking charge of like the wheel or the gruel, you know, that's just because I'm a force of personality.
You take charge of the gruel off.
And the cannons.
Do you have your cannon on your back?
I sure do.
Sorry, the passengers allowed to carry a cannon.
This is all Jolly Roger, and I aim it at you.
Who's gonna take it?
Literally like
Yeah, that is a neat cannon. Can you not? I just like try to point it upwards, but it's too heavy.
You're the most pathetic orc I've ever seen. And she takes her big finger and like sticks it in your shoulder, Lars. Why are you so small? I've seen orcs twice your size.
This is not the first, nor will it be the last time I've heard this.
I could just throw you around.
I'm gonna have to shoot you if you do that. He grabs his gun nervously.
She does not look scared at all.
It's about this point that the woman at the helm speaks up.
You there, fuckboy with the long hair, who are you? That's Sebastian.
After you finish dry heaving a little bit into the waves, you hear this and you look up and you see a massive, both in stature and in rotundness, Goliath woman with a cannon on her back, accosting you with her introduction.
I have like a little gruel on my lip.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Do you greet everyone with the same candor?
Well, not everybody's a fuckboy. Well, I mean, yes. What does candor mean?
What gives you the impression that I'm a fuckboy?
I don't know. Look at you. All charming and shit.
Are you saying that you can judge a book by its cover?
I absolutely can. I don't read books, though.
Well, that's quite the skill, to be able to tell the content of a book without even reading it.
Yes. Well,
it's a pleasure meeting you, I think.
I'm Fat Buddha.
Is that your name?
Yes.
Or your moniker? Or
that's my name.
You were born and someone named you that. Is your first name Fat? Is that how that works?
This is what my family called me up in the mountains.
In the mount, you're Goliath. So, how did a Goliath find themselves at sea?
Well, you see, I heard that small folk got money. So I came to take that money. Turns out, small folk do have a lot of money. She slaps a giant bag on her waist. Just jingle, jingle.
A straightforward approach. I think I can appreciate that. And I, kind of look around at my allies to try to make eye contact with someone to be like, what kind of interaction am I having right now? Is anyone watching this take place?
Lars is avoiding eye contact.
Yeah, I'm purposely talking to Lars. Obviously, you can tell he's avoiding.
I'm like, somebody help me out here.
You're a soft boy too. Why don't any of you work out? God.
I'm technically average for one of the...
Sure you are, sweetie. Anyway, have you had breakfast yet? I'll go get you some gruel. I didn't see you earlier.
No, actually, I'm fine. My stomach's still rolling circles.
Good, because I think that gnome hates me. I don't know why.
I have no clue why they might hate you.
Anyway, where are you headed to?
I'm with the rest of my friends here.
Are you guys like a band or something?
Close enough.
I've heard of these things like boy bands where a bunch of soft boys get on stage and do a little jig and then the women go crazy. The straight women.
I don't think I have any boy bands from where I'm from.
That's a real shame.
Yeah.
Roll
But-
for boy band.
Where are you from? Are you from Waterdeep?
I've been through Waterdeep. Had some family friends there.
Family friends.
Yes, friends of family. Do Goliaths have family friends?
No.
I'm not surprised. I mean,
At least mine didn't.
fair enough. Well, perhaps we'll visit them, and you know what they say, a friend of a friend.
Sure.
We can be friends, right, Fat Buddha?
Sure. Why not? Have you ever been on board a ship that's been attacked by pirates before?
No.
That is bound to happen.
Bound? Like inevitable.
Well, if not today, then tomorrow.
Fat Buddha, something tells me you know something I don't.
I know pirates. I am a pirate. I'm just saying, if I saw a ship like this with a bunch of squishy boys, I'm fucking robbing you.
Wait a second. Are you going to be the pirate, Robin?
well, no, frankly, I'm off duty right now.
Off duty. Oh, thank goodness. You're a pirate consultant.
She's mellowed out because she got laid.
Well, to be fair, the captain, only captains can order, take that ship. If Captain Jack were here, he would totally rob you guys, but like, I'm not the captain, this isn't my ship, so I can't rob you. It's against code. There's regs. There's regs with pirates.
The first mate once again shouts, "For the last time, Fat Buddha, you cannot talk about robbing my ship directly in front of me. You can't do that. It ruins all of the surprise. You must be a very terrible first mate."
I don't need surprise. I just get on the ship and I beat people up.
Well, then I'm glad that you're on our ship, but not on duty.
By happenstance, you are under Buddha's protection. Because I need this ship to get to Waterdeep.
Well, then perhaps a little bit of good fortune is in all of our favor.
Yes.
And I pretended my heave as I'm like, will you excuse me?
Oh, do you need help? And I smack his back really hard.
Roll a con save.
Just gonna roll like a strength check. I'll try to go soft.
Okay.
10.
Oh no. She tries. You really feel her pull that whack right before it hits you, but even like her pulled back smack, knocks you forward, and your sternum and your diaphragm hit the railing, knocks the wind out of you, and whatever was left of your saltines that you were trying to eat.
Yeah, I was pretending to dry heave, but after that blow, I vomit for real. Blah. Just over the side.
She walks off to go accost somebody else. Some random crew member. You're not doing that right! Here, give me that rope! The Danny here informed me that you were coming. He said you might need some help in getting established here to do what you need to do and stay low. I told him I'd do this favor for you.
Alright.
My name is Victor Amadeus Wands. I'll be hosting you here in Waterdeep. Please make yourself at home.
Wands? Those wands?
You've heard of our
Wands?
house. Yes. Victor Wands of House Wands. I am the eldest of the siblings.
Cool. Cool. Those ones. Awesome. I will whisper to everyone and just say, be on your best behavior. We're in front of one of the Lords of Waterdeep, so no robbing. And I point to...
And I'm gonna click my heels together and the wings unfurl and I start to fly into the air. And I'm gonna fly
Fly
30
boots.
feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will start flying above the stage with my bucket of wine. Make sure I'm within range here. Yep. And I'm going to take out my wand and flick it toward the elven woman on the stage, and a bottle of wine goes flying at her. I cast Catapult.
Okay. Right.
One for you!
A dex save, you say? She fails.
A bottle of wine cracks her in the skull and shatters.
Oh. She hisses and looks up at you and just points one spindly elven finger at you.
There's more where that came from. Get off the stage! And I end my turn. The one who's shooting at me, as the flame around me disperses and I have been burned a bit, I go, "You bitch!" and I hurl a wine bottle at her. I cast wine!
I cast wine.
You cast red?
I cast
Darling,
Sangiovese.
Darling, this is a very, very cheap bottle of wine.
I was gonna say, did you ask for like the top shelf or bottom shelf specifically?
I just said Sangiovese. I don't care what kind they brought me. I intended to throw these.
She fails.
Wait, you planned to throw wine today? Motherfucker.
I ordered wine not to drink it, to throw it.
Oh, I have provisions for me and my sailors. You could eat hardtack and drink water and lemons for the rest of the week if you would like that.
You have
I've had
lemons?
worse. I've had
You
worse.
have... don't tempt me. That sounds like a good meal.
But if you want real food, you will have to wait for it to be packed in.
How large is your provisions procurement staff?
What about them?
How large is your procurement staff for the provisions?
Those guys? There's 3 dudes.
Actually, I think you've miscounted. You have 6 as I look at the party members.
What the fuck, dude?
Excuse me?
Well, if you are willing to put your back and your gold, I'm sure we could be ready to go in, say, 45 minutes.
You guys...
Ooh! Yeah, you know that Spy Daddy is in the hallway.
He looks like Mario. And it's just like idly mopping the hallway, but still in like all his gear.
As I have my arm around Davril, I just go, and I flick my wand, polymorph. Polymorph arson.
What do I turn into?
You turn into a caterpillar.
No.
I'm still gonna try to listen.
I walk over, I pick up the caterpillar, and I walk down to Lars's room. And I knock on the door.
He answers the door.
Lars, I need you. Do I have anything in my inventory? Actually, hold on. I'm gonna take out a little bag that has like some sand in it. It's a little bag of sand. Don't ask why I have it. And I put the caterpillar in the bag and I zip it shut and I give it to Lars and I go, hold this for about 10 minutes. I'll be right back for it. It's a very important caterpillar. And I close the door.
I'm rolling into what the fuck's going on? This is like suspicious. Man just handed me a caterpillar and left. That is suspicious, and I don't even need to be a paranoid motherfucker to know that.
Hold this caterpillar.
As a caterpillar, what's my intelligence? Because I'm definitely going to try to be like reaching out to Poppy and be like, "Poppy, Poppy, it's arson."
You're a caterpillar.
It's arson.
Are you hungry?
Is there any leaves next to you?
It's a boat. It's a boat.
I want an apple to crawl into.
You got an apple.
Yeah, you know, it's just Arson's been turned into a caterpillar.
I will go to bed, and as I lay down and I have my nightcap on, like a Santa hat, like the nightcap, and I crawl into bed, and then I release the polymorph. My door's locked. And if there's a bookcase or a drawer, I put it up against the door.
Pull gun. Oh, it's Arson. Pull gun again. It's Arson. You're a caterpillar.
No, I'm not a caterpillar.
I fucking hate wizards, man.
Alright. You can get out now.
It's not every day that I get to fight another wizard. We're gonna have to do this one the old-fashioned way. As he prepares his wand, places it in the left hand, and uses his boots to fly toward... What's his name? Auntlet?
Haunted, yeah.
Haunted? And I punch him. Superman punch!
Right.
22 to hit. I right hook his ass.
That hits.
For 5 damage. If he does come back, Davril, I don't think I have to say this explicitly, but he was a very powerful wizard.
Yeah.
That spell he casted, that's beyond what I can do. Far beyond what I can do.
Beyond my powers as well.
Wizards or not, it seems he still got hurt when I shot him.
He's still just a man.
Still just a man.
Yeah, he's not...
The old knuckle dusters still work.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you got a good, like, fucking haymaker in there. What the hell was that?
You said, let's do it the old-fashioned way? Is that the old-fashioned way?
Well, I mean, they teach you all this they teach you all the fancy schmancy magic in school, but at the end of the day, a fist and a sword can still kill a man.
Yeah, but, like, I figured that was, like, after you run out of spells. Like, you had more spells.
I'm not gonna lie, Davril. I knew he was a far more powerful wizard than I, so I had to play to my advantages that I had over him. I'm stronger than him! Did you see his withered old man ass? I still got some muscles!
Oh, please tell me Victor's not like his brother and also has levels in monk.
Let's just say, the family follows a trend. They all have a fallback plan, and that's I'm gonna punch that motherfucker.
But it wasn't even a fault.
It wasn't. It was like punch that guy.
Yeah, you were like counterspelled one spell, and he's like, "Well, I'm throwing hands now."
Lars, have confidence in yourself and the actions you take. Davril, stay alive so that way you can build that connection with your mother. And Arson, it would mean there is nothing in the world more that your daughter would love than to see you alive. But also, take down these goddamn cowled wizards so that I can build some business outposts here. Fuck me. I go back up onto the ship and I go, Captain, we're leaving!
God damn, that is a man after my own heart.
I really thought that was going to take so much longer. Thank God, Mr. Wands, let's go. And if a sailing ship could squeal, like squeal tires...
You wouldn't have by chance have had like a situation where you're like, I'm going to pursue my dreams, and she was like, no, don't leave me, and you were like, sorry, but I choose this career over our relationship. Bye!
It was that, yes.
Oh, honey.
What she said.
Cervantes is a little bit of Quentin.
You succeed. She's grappled.
Oh my god. I just like let her know like, hey, this is for your own good. Trust us, and I just cover her mouth and I just
You see him stomp over the table and he goes, I bet this shit isn't even real. And he just starts throwing shit across the room and flipping the table. And then he like I'm tired. This place is a shithole. Why are we even here? Let's go. I'm done here. You know, my fucking friend died earlier. I'm tired. I just finished putting up barricades over at the Order of the Radiant Heart. I haven't even had a bath yet.
Close the door. What do you mean by friend?
I'm leaving.
Oh,
did you close the door on me? Is there any other way out of this room?
There is an open door. There's an open door over here.
I'm gonna walk over here.
I'm trying to open the
door. As you walk into this room.
Oh no, there's more.
I just closed the door. I'm trying to open it.
I can't believe it worked. I can't believe you shut the door on Cervantes.
As you walk into this room, Cervantes, you come face to face with a shambling husk of bits of flesh stitched together. It doesn't all look like human flesh, necessarily. And I need Cervantes to roll initiative for me.
You see him just like you would see him. The golem sees me just storm in like, fucking Lars, I'm gonna go kick his ass when I find a way out of here. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Dude, not now. It's not a good time. I'm giving you 5 seconds to get out of my face. Oh shit, hold on. I have to...
Do we hear him highly threatening something?
I'm sure you do. And upstairs. What art thou doing?
Javril, if we follow your guts, the you know, for all we know, you're gonna run into your long lost sister or some shit going left.
That's best way. That's not your best way.
It is when you got like a fucking cohort of women following you around everywhere. God damn it. You already have enough women!
I don't understand what that has to do with anything. You ran into a fucking flex goal right at the forces.
Only because Lars shut the door behind me and I had to find another way out. That was literally all his fault.
You didn't just try to open the door. It wasn't locked. You just closed it.
Like, listen, if it's not your long lost sister, it's gonna be some seductive drow woman. Like, come on.
What are the chances that she is even here? Don't even put that idea out there in the universe.
You know, judging by all the magical bullshit in here, a wizard is responsible for this, and if it's not Subri, well,
we gotta find out who. I'm going to let you go right.
Party again.
So, I'll tell you. Yep. So, you are just about to tell Cervantes, maybe you should, and then he goes and you're like, God damn it, not again.
Could you give me a con save?
A con save?
Yeah.
25.
25, you pass.
27 technically, because you have plus
27,
2
yeah, that's true.
You might want to move, Lars. I just start backing away.
Okay, Cervantes.
Alright. You see him walk over to the bed and plop down, looking like real comfy and happy with himself, and then he just looks at you. You know what, Lars? After you locked me in that room, you never said you're sorry. Come over here. And I walk up and I punch you. 24.
Yeah, that is.
And I punch you again. 29. Right hook, left hook, and then I'm gonna like pin you up against the railing here, and I'm just gonna, you know, why not?
Yeah.
Action search. Punch, punch.
Oh, so this is how it feels.
Oh, you know, I'm not gonna punch you. I'm gonna attack roll, push you over the railing. I'm gonna push you. Athletics check, 28. Punch, and I grab you.
I'm gonna contest that.
Yes. You could roll athletics or acrobatics.
Nope.
Nope. You go over. So you go bloop, and you fall to the floor on the other side. And it's about 25 feet or so. So this is a big house.
No, we're friends.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage as you hit the floor. And you feel the wind knocked out of you. And it's your turn.
Alright.
So you're prone on the first floor.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what Lars do. He's finally like, I can finally trust.
This is why I told you should go to the gym, bitch!
Fuck out of here, soft boy.
Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do, no, not prayer of healing. Fucking healing words. Or, not healing word, god damn it. Cure wounds. I'm gonna do cure wounds.
Okay, well you hit healing. Okay, there we go.
I misclicked.
Yeah. So you get 15 points of healing. You can use half your movement to stand.
Bonus action hide underneath the fucking thing so that someone doesn't go and get me.
Okay. Bonus action hide. Roll stealth.
You know what? No, fuck that guy. Cutting action dash. I'm going after him.
Okay. Cutting action dash.
Motherfucker. He goes door.
Someone closed. It wasn't me. Someone closed the door on me. It wasn't me.
You was outside. What do you mean?
Someone closed the door. Here, up here. There you go. Where'd everyone go? Wasn't this hallway full?
Flavor text. I'm gonna get ready to shoot this man.
Okay. Gravity wins.
You found these fists.
Sometimes. Gravity wins sometimes.
Fair.
Oh, alright.
Okay. Because Samantha's kicked in the fucking door like an asshole, and then he comes off looking like an asshole. I got punished for him being an asshole.
Okay. So.
I could prank anyone, I'd just die after.
Yeah.
It's not a good prank.
It's not a good prank if you're dead.
Idiot.
Ah.
You gotta commit to the gag.
Yeah. Bubbles took resurrection. Just in case.
Oh,
I know what a martyr looks like.
I know what the prank is. I'm gonna go around the dungeon and like find pools of like dirty water or something. And I'll take out some dust of dryness and I'll turn the water into little like beads. That's what it does. I make some beads of water. And I'll try to sneak over to Lars. Where's my sneak? I'm not that sneaky. Oh, apparently I'm sneaky.
Wow, that's nice.
Close roll 20. We have to do this again.
I closed roll 20. Now I have to.
It's a 22.
To police your pranking. Yes, you sneak up on the poor, traumatized, grief-stricken half who's in the midst of a depression sleep, trying to reconcile his belief in a benevolent God with the fact that his girlfriend, who he looked up to as an inspiration of faith, decided that she didn't want to continue this fight.
I'm gonna try to play Chubby Bunny with Sleeping Lars. Bloop,
Okay.
bloop, bloop in his mouth.
Yep.
I'll
Make
just
a con save, Lars.
sleight of hand into Lars's. Oh!
Oh, yeah. Yep.
At one point I messaged Metal, you went to Cervantes. This type of advice. Out of all of us.
The concept. What's the concept of dryness? 17.
Cervantes cheers me up a little bit.
Dust of dryness. So the way I'm using it is I created beads of water, and I'm going to put those little beads in his mouth, and then I'm going to release them, and they turn into water in his mouth.
Okay, so you're
I'm just drowning, Lars!
Okay. And you're like, water comes out your nose, and
But I'm not going to release it till I'm in bed looking like I'm asleep.
yeah, water comes out your nose, like you choke on it a little bit.
I just like Lars just assumes he's just being cursed at this point.
Lars doesn't get a long rest, too busy drowning in sleep.
Get to him exhaustion.
Cervantes. And Lars.
I imagine we're both in sleeping bags. Yes, Metal.
I feel like we need a drinking contest.
Sits up out of his sleeping bag. We have booze here?
I mean...
No. You hear Ninky from the other room. No. Unfortunately.
Jar of alchemy, maybe.
I didn't give that to any of you.
Oh, you
I
said
think
you
I
had
did,
one.
and you sold it actually.
Oh.
We sold the wine I had.
Oh, maybe not. I was going to say, like...
Who wants to fight the boss battle hungover?
That's when I do my best work.
Make y'all roll for hangovers.
That's what I do my best work.
No one, can you even get drunk? Is this fair?
I never tried.
Oh. Alright. Now we have to survive whatever this next fight is because I've got to get you shit-faced.
Why would that want that on my face?
It's a turn of phrase. It means really drunk.
So, okay. Learned a little bit about you. Not into shit. Got it.
No. Never was into people matter.
Metal, if you don't have booze, why the fuck did you wake me up?
I'll whisper to Cervantes, to be honest, I think Lars is a little depressed and he could probably use picking him.
Lars has not moved the whole time this whole time.
Lars is like, if I don't move, they'll go away.
Maybe we should, like, do, like, a good old boy's prank on him. That'll get his spirits up.
Sorry, your girlfriend's dead.
No, that's not gonna... Wait, no, that's not gonna help.
Unless...
Well, I mean, it could be an innocent prank. Like, does anybody have... We can get, like, a bucket of water and, like, dump it on him, you know? Or, I mean, we could be classic and make him piss himself.
No, that's not... Humiliating him is not going to help. Look, I'm trying to get this kid to, I don't know, get over his dead girlfriend and not kill himself.
Oh.
6 hours ago?
Well, not...
You want...
I guess.
Look.
To be honest, it kind of feels like it's been a couple of weeks.
Like, I'll share with you how I got over my wife being murdered.
Drinking? Was it drinking?
Did everybody just start yelling?
Ooh, I got a break. We could teleport him to Davryl's room.
Oh, we could do like I know a little prank. Like I can crawl into his little like covers with him, and then he wakes up and he's like, "Did we sleep together?" kind of thing, you know. and then I just look at him and I go, "Yes."
No, that feels like gay panic gaslighting.
Oh, it only works though if they're shit faced. Once again, we come back around full circle to alcohol. God damn it! Look, I got over my wife with the black gauntlet and and alcohol.
The black gauntlet and alcohol.
Lethal laxative.
Well, and lethal lax. Maybe not the. There's other strip clubs available.
Never mind.
Well, now he's got me up to no good.
Cervantes planning pranks. Googling pranks to alleviate grief.
Oh.
Again?
Blessed are the merciful.
Shut up.
If you rolled below a 17, you take 35 necrotic damage. If you rolled above a 17, you take half of 35 rounded down. I'm bad at math.
17?
Yeah, you take 17.
Well, I'm down, but not dead.
Ouch.
No, you are dead because anybody reduced to 0.
Oh!
dies.
Oh, well, I take that back. Davril's dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
What?
No.
Yeah, Davril's dead.
I think, yeah, and then yeah, he's like panting, like finally I got him, and he's like getting ready to walk over, and then there's just this like weird feeling something bad's about to happen before he can realize it. Just like you said, what is it? Her blood boiling ability again.
Mm-hmm.
That sensation that he felt earlier just kicks in. He just freezes up and falls to the ground, but like still with his dying breath, trying to crawl over to finish that man off.
Mm-hmm. And he is almost cocooned in a as like a sack, like an amniotic sack of blood that boils on his skin. And that's her turn. It's not here. Metal, call lightning.
Yeah. I kind of wish I could just do action call lightning, bonus action call lightning, and just keep striking lightning where she is. But
She is fucked up.
but here is her lightning strike. Fuck her in particular.
Ooh.
Yeah, she had 2 hit points left. Please describe how you immolate this woman.
I imagine she's sitting there triumphant, watches Davril die, and there's a crackling above her, and all of a sudden the heavens open up, and it's almost day bright, and lightning strikes her. There's a split second where you see her whole skeleton, and then she clumples off to the roof and slams onto the ground.
She just hits the ground as a pile of ash and dust, and the shadow of her body. If you've ever seen, like, when a tree gets hit by lightning, it leaves almost a ghost of black across its bark, and you see that smeared across what's left of the tile. And she just hits the ground. And we're out of combat now. Davril, as you were boiling in this blood and trying to reach Stillbath to finish your revenge, to finish what you started, does anything else cross your mind as this is happening?
I think, because I mean, he's still. I know Lars knocked him out, so I guess he's still breathing. And so I think just a flash, his old friends died, unfortunately. I think there's just a bit of regret. Promise he finished him off for them, and as it's just slowly, fading to black, he just sees their faces.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, you see the memories of the people that you counted as friends before this you see the only people, really, before these guys that you would count as family. And you remember the promise that you made, and you remember the despair that came afterwards. And for the briefest moment, you feel this flicker of lightning in your heart. And you remember other promises that you made. And then everything is dark. And we are out of combat now.
Seeing
Lars.
Davro reach over to Steelbath, it's gonna walk over. I'm not sure if I'm the one to finish him off, but I feel like if he wants this, I should finish his dying wish and pierce a blade to Steelbath's heart.
Yeah, you skewer him and stick him to the roof. And it's just a gout of blood comes up as he coughs around the blade. And maybe it would be more satisfying if it was more dramatic. But he dies quiet, and he dies small and alone on the shitty rooftop in this shitty city, surrounded by people who don't know his name.
I pull out a 300 gold diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Lars, can you do anything?
What shape is the? I have a game question. What shape is the diamond?
What shape is the diamond?
It's 300 gold.
I just wanted to know for.
Oh, for flavor, I would say that this is a rough cut diamond. I don't think Metal particularly cared. And I'm pretty sure that he bought this diamond from Aster, who definitely doesn't care. Aster is not an aesthetic creature. She's like, you want something to bring your friends back from the fucking dead, here you go. It's shaped like a giblet. It looks like a fried giblet.
Lars stops reaching into his bag of his multiple gems and takes this rough cut gem and what does Daryl's body look like now that
he is so when the blood mage falls, the boiling blood across Davryl's body ceases and seeps off. And it doesn't act like any real blood you've ever seen, which would like stick to his skin and congeal and clot. It slides off of him almost like oil. It oozes onto the tile and then and hisses out into the night air, and underneath his skin looks burnt, blistered. Davryl's a dark-skinned man, and you see in his deeper complexion these almost pockets. Some of them are raised and some of them are pitted of pink flesh where it's gone beyond skin into muscle. You can see some bone in some places. It is horrific.
Lars is gonna get the uncut gem, and uncaring of the boiling blood, he's going to jam the gem where Davryl's heart would be, and he will start to say a prayer, and then midway through, he will start to mutter some words that only think of. Basically anybody who's really close could hear. He's just saying, "Can't die. You still have to fulfill. You have a purpose. You still have a promise to keep." And he's just gonna keep pressing that diamond until something happens with it, if anything happens.
Is Davril's soul willing to return to his body?
I think I think there's like a brief moment of like doubt on whether to go back. But then as you can imagine, like that sort of spark right before he left and unfinished business. Don't think it's his time yet. And I feel like if he could just hear Mars say you have unfinished promises, I feel like that kind of pulls him back to his body.
Yeah, and it's in that moment that Davril makes the choice to come back, to fulfill his promises, to see the people that he loves again. And Lars, you almost think it hasn't worked. There's just enough hesitation that you start to doubt. And then you feel that large golden fatherly hand of Lythander's curve around yours, around the diamond. And it gets warm. And then it gets hot. And the diamond shatters in your hand. And it spreads across Davril's chest and almost seems to glow for a minute. And at first it's that warm golden glow, that sunrise glow that you associate with your god and with his love. And then as it curls around his shoulders and up over his face and obscures his features, it almost seems to crackle and roil like storm clouds and like lightning. And you can swear you hear 2 distant booms of thunder, not from his body, but from the Gem District, where you know that there are 2 people, 2 women, who have some vested interest in this man. And as the lightning flashes, he breathes deeply, and he comes back to life. And Davril, you feel like shit. Has Davril ever died before?
No, this is the first time.
Yeah, Davril doesn't particularly ascribe to any religion or another, but in those moments when you considered not coming back, it was peaceful. It felt like the best nap you've ever had, in clean sheets, in sunshine, the full stomach. And as you come back with your intention to fulfill your obligations, you know that you have things left undone, and your body aches with those obligations. And what do you say?
I guess I'd look up, first person I see is Lars. What's Lars' facial expression?
Lars is just crying. Like he's obviously been ugly crying over your body.
Mm-hmm. His nose he's green. His nose has gone almost blue from crying, and just like there's snot coming out, and like he looks like a crumpled green Muppet crying right now.
Like, Lars, what's wrong, buddy? No reason to get up all upset. What's got you so upset right now?
As he's still holding on to your chest, like he's pushed the gem into your heart. He's still holding that motion, and he will use cure wounds on you as he does it, and he will just say, "You can't live to kill. You have to live to love. Have to live for something. much did I say? Oh, thank you. I have 20 HP.
Yeah, it you don't necessarily think of Lars as an inspirational speaker, necessarily, but something about the earnestness with which he's encouraging you to live to love. You don't feel great, but you certainly feel better.
Thank you, Lars. I appreciate it.
Explain.
You know, I honestly thought that all this was what I wanted. I was like, you know what? Fuck the Salam chants. Fuck the Cowled Wizards. I'm tired of all this guerrilla tiptoe around bullshit, assassinations. Let's just fucking fight them.
And then you realized we're hopelessly outnumbered and not gunned, what's the word?
Classed?
No.
Probably outclassed.
Certainly without the same amount of arcane capability, or deep pockets, or seemingly endless hordes of mercenaries.
Not long after a week, you know, when you're standing out, looking over the city, just on fire and pluming with smoke, with dead bodies everywhere, you kind of start to wonder, is this really what I wanted? Is this what Genevieve would have wanted?
Seems like you've grown a lot in 2 weeks.
Well, granted, only 2 months ago I was just a lackey under their boot.
I've been meaning to ask Ian, what's with the mask?
Oh, I remove the dwarven mask. It's uncomfortable to be in some places, and sometimes we prefer not to be known as we were.
Vague.
As ever.
So, yep, I can definitely tell you're Ian, so...
He hasn't changed very much.
No, he hasn't. In fact, he looks a little more traumatized than normal.
Really, do you think so? I think he looks a little bit healthier.
What's the difference?
I think she looks at you and tilts her head a little. I think maybe something that you thought had been broken in your heart mended a little while you were gone.
Time has a way of healing wounds.
Eventually. I'll let you know when it finishes. She pats Cervantes on the shoulder. It's never really worth it in the end. But that's what you swore to do, right? Fight in your god's name. Uphold your oaths. And it doesn't get easier, as that I've found. In fact, if it gets easier, you've probably done the wrong thing.
Turns out, at this point, it's really about... It's not even... I was originally out to avenge Genevieve, but you eventually come to realize, after everything that's happened, that the lives... The people that are still alive are what really matter.
And keeping them that way.
Which has been really hard.
It's been so hard. Oh my god.
I have.
Now, Davril, you and I, we've been very close friends, and my food's here. Why, thank you.
Well said.
Cervantes, oh, like this here. There's a squire from the Order of the Radiant Heart. Like, he's got like a bandage over one eye, but he's sitting there holding like your Cervantes like sack of tacos that he ordered.
Thank you.
It has been an honor to know one of the best versions of you that there are out there.
I look at Davril. What the fuck does he mean?
I would just take the compliment and Cervantes to you as well.
How many other versions of me do you know?
I lean over to Ian and go, there are worse versions?
Yes.
Like send a message like, worse than this one?
I reply, he wasn't here last time.
What?
Yeah, oh, that got left out of the recap. This happened like maybe like the 4th session or 5th session, many moons ago. And Ian revealed that he had done all of this has happened before, and all of this will happen again. And yes, I just Battlestar Galactica you. Enjoy that. And he revealed that the last time this happened, Cervantes just fucked off before the last battle.
Look, your cooperation has earned you a favor from me. You get a choice in how this ends. 2, in fact. And he takes out some of the remaining solvent and pours it in a drinking cup he has from his traveler's pack and puts it on one side of the throne. And he takes out Genevieve's gun and he clicks it. How do you want to go today?